Batis Crema Maranga. Again here, my stick dummy, version 2. My partner here. So I'm going to demonstrate about the basic of the Palakawlogy. So of course, Palakawlogy, we need some basic forms, like the 5 basic principle, the basic defense attack, the first one, the second is the on guard, the third one is the follow-up, the gia or guide, and the contra gia, the counter guide. Okay, so all of these things are very basic supposedly in the balintawak, or this is supposed to be the basic forms of the balintawak, but sometimes some other corners are forgotten. Anyway, this is very important things. So in the Palakaw, sometimes some people are only in the guided way, always do the basic defense attack. This time is we do the basic things of the Palakaw to our opponent. How to start the Palakaw? It's not easy sometimes, but we need some guidance. We need some things to start, to make easier things, you know, when to move some big heavy things like stones or some rocks, you have to pile a lot of wooden, like maybe something like this, like the ancient way, in order to roll forward the heavy things. The heavy things is in our mind and our heart, some kind of load. How to start the Palakaw? So very heavy. We feel some very problematic. How to start the Palakaw? Where? Okay. So this now, it guides you, it helps you, the basic of the Palakaw. So in this training method, my stick dummy here is what we call the Pre-Palakaw, because sometimes if this is real person, then I do my things of the basic things. It's still we call the Pre-Palakaw, meaning it's an exercise before Palakaw. Padagan is to run. Palakaw is like to walk. No, lakaw, walk. Palakaw, pa meaning to walk. Okay. The very first thing to start in the Pre-Palakaw is the movement of your left hand and your stick. Must be good and proper coordination. And that's to be a good balintawak as well. Without proper coordination of your left hand and your stick, as well, of course, your body and movement and everything. So we have to coordinate those things properly, like they move very harmoniously. The Pre-Palakaw always start with a sticking stick. Like as we have from my 5 basic principle, the second one, the second of the 5 basic principle is basic defense and on guard here. Yes, basic defense and attack, and then on guard here. Because the first one is defense, attack, and back to cock position. The left hand remain. But the second one is I go on guard, defense, and strike, and back to on guard position. Because this is the preparation for the Palakaw. Okay, so I can have here strike, batting, thrust, down, strike, whatever. Because I move, I maneuver his stick from my left hand. Like go open and go close way, I don't know, while then come up in so many different way. So when start to some crossing of stick, to continue things is also a Palakaw. The continued movement is also a Palakaw. Now, Palakaw is something like playing some chess. Where is the opening? Where do I have to start? Where do I have to strike? Right side, left side, the upper portion, the mid portion, or the lower portion. Stick positioning is very important. Positioning something like this. The forehand position, the forehand position, the backhand positioning. The hand, the left hand, when you have some basic, when I go, he apply basic different attack, I go give and take. I give and I take his bunal. In this side, I give and I take his bunal. Okay, let's start from this. My hand start from this behind on guard position, right? I can have some tap over here to have some strike, then on guard. Maybe. But the positioning of the hand is very important. You can position your hand here, you can position your hand here. Or the other side as well. The other side as well. Sometimes I'm thinking for the disarming, but this movement is just to strike. Let's say disarming, not yet for the disarming. So I come up here, I go strike. I come down to the stick, then I go strike down maybe. Or maybe from this universal hand, maybe I go here, striking downward. Or maybe I'm here, applying some pukpuk or hammer. I go down to reverse. In this position as well, hand here, hold the hand of the opponent, or I go down here, positioning this area or this area, very important, so that I can go down. And this area, yes, I can go down as well. This area also has a special way. Go this way or the other way. And this one also for the disarm, right? You twist these things, apply this one, then take out this arm. When I am here, I apply hammer to take out the stick to disarm.